Hi there, it's Heidi Dening from Workable Wellness. I'm here today to talk to you about how to survive work Christmas parties without compromising your health. I mean, it is a great time of year. We get to go to all these amazing places, hopefully, and the food's laid on, the drinks are laid on, and you know, it's a really great time, but if health is top of mind, we need to be a little more strategic about it. So there are a few things that you can do to make sure that you absolutely enjoy the silly season, but without having to compromise your health and your work performance. Because let's face it, if we are out late and we're drinking too much and eating too much, and this all affects our ability to sleep. I know that myself. It makes a real difference on my ability to get to sleep and stay asleep, which has detrimental effects the next day. So, you know, what can we do so we don't have that foggy brain the next day, that we actually don't feel so tired and fatigued, and also, you know, when we're in kind of situations that are stressful at work, that our fuse isn't too short, because that can be definitely an impact that happens, a consequence, I should say, from a late night on the food and grog. And yeah, the other part of it, of course, is that we get a few more centimeters around the stomach this time of year, which, you know, doesn't matter to some, but might matter to others. So we're going to go through what we can do pre-party, what we can do during the party, and what we can do post-party to make sure that we can still turn up to work the next day and perform at our very best. Now, if you don't get all the notes down, please don't worry. You can go over to my blog, www.workablewellness.com.au/how to survive work Christmas parties. And there's a little dash in between all those words. So how-to-survive, blah, blah. So let's have a look. First of all, what can you do before you get there? On the day of your party, what is it that you can do to make sure that it's not going to affect you too much the next day? And the very first thing I want to say about this is to actually give yourself a break, because it is December, so you are meant to enjoy life. Balance is possible, but certainly this time of year, you want to be having fun. You know, that's what December's about. So the first thing to do is to say, it's okay, I am going to enjoy myself, but I am going to be a little strategic about it. So on the day that you know there's going to be a lot of food that possibly you might eat too much of, just eat a little lighter during the day. Have a salad for lunch, have fruit and yogurt for breakfast. Whatever that means to you, to have a lighter day, just consume things that are a little lighter. And the big one is not to turn up hungry. That is the worst thing you can do, because then you just want to hoover in everything that's surrounding you, and we don't want that. So make sure that you eat something before you get there, so that you have something in your tummy, so you're not too hungry. So I always think a boiled egg is absolutely fabulous to have before going anywhere, and I really recommend that. Glass of milk, a smoothie, all these things, anything that can make you not feel so hungry when you turn up. Then you get to the party, and it has like just the most amazing array of canapes that are very easy. You know, every time that waiter comes past, it's very easy to take one and consume it. But what you should know is about 4 to 5 canapes equals the size of a main meal. So just to keep that in mind when you are choosing them, my recommendation is to grab a plate, fill your plate with 4 to 5, 6 if you need to, canapes, eat that, and then don't go back for any more. You know, whether that be to a buffet table or whether it's the waiters coming around. Just eat what you need to. Be very mindful of eating what you need to. You know, it will not be the last great food you eat. And I think that is sometimes what we think can happen when we're in fancy places that have beautiful food and flowing drinks, that, oh my gosh, I want to consume everything because it's so good. Well, the fact is you will probably have another great meal in your lifetime. So there's no need for you to just consume everything. The other thing is about alcohol consumption. Those who know me know that I like a little champagne myself. And in fact, I save all my naughty calories for good champagne. But the thing is, too many glasses can make you feel a bit foggy the next day. So the idea is try to have a glass of sparkling or still water between every drink. That will make a really big difference to, one, being able to fall asleep and stay asleep, and two, just being able to, perform the next day well. Then when you get home, again, have another glass of water before you go to bed. Just rehydrate your body before you go in for your final rest for the night. That will make a big difference to waking up. And then when you do wake up, you probably won't feel it if you've had too many drinks, but see if you can get up, go for a walk, even if it's only 10 minutes around the block. This will make you feel a lot better for the day. If you're one of the lucky people who live near the ocean, then I really recommend just walking down, getting in that salt water. Wow, that will just refresh you and make you feel fabulous all day long. And of course, if you have overdone it with food and alcohol at your party, and that can happen, it's this time of year, just go a little lighter for the next few days. Have some more salads, eat some more veggies, don't have really a lot of stodgy food. Just kind of give your body a chance to refresh itself and nourish itself really well for the next few days by you choosing really good things. And, I think the big thing to remember is that we get invited to a lot of different parties and get-togethers, and people think we have to catch up before Christmas as if, the end of the world's going to come and we're not going to see anyone again. But the reality is we are going to see people again. So just choose functions that you really want to go to. In your mind, make a difference between what's special and what's not so special. It's quality over quantity all the time. Just make sure that you choose quality things that you really want to go to. Surround yourself with the quality people that you want to surround yourself. Eat quality food, drink quality grog. Make sure that champagne's French, if it can be. But this will make a real difference just to how you feel about this time of year, because really it can feel overwhelming. Now, if you're leading a team, there are some things that you can do in this space to make sure that everyone in your team is feeling good. And the first part of that is to walk your talk. To actually, leadership comes from the top, so it's really important that you do things like this in the situation of work Christmas parties. So if you want some hints, go over to that blog and you'll be able to download a PDF on all those suggestions. Circulate that around the office. Articulate that that's what you're doing, because people are looking up to you. You're a role model. So make sure you're walking your talk so that they actually want to do the same. But that's about it. Just a few quick little things that I know can make a big difference, and it often is just these little micro changes that we can make to our day when we strategically think about things can actually make a big difference to our life. So look, I don't think you should do all of those things, definitely not. Just choose one, see how you go with that, and I'd love to hear from you if you think it's made a difference to how you feel the next day, whether your brain isn't as foggy, if you don't have such a short fuse, if your body is not feeling so fatigued. I'd love to know. Again, if you need to get these points and a few others, just go across to my blog page, workablewellness.com.au/blog, and you'll be able to scroll down and find this one. That's probably the best way. There's a lovely picture of champagne glasses with strawberries on it, so it'll be easy to find. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time, be well, love life. Thanks a lot. Bye.